This is the Fashionable Citizen Network. Have you ever wondered why the President and Vice President of the United States can't hail from the same state? It's all thanks to the 12th Amendment. But did you know that there are exceptions to this rule? Intriguing, isn't it? The 12th Amendment to the United States Constitution provides the procedure for electing the President and Vice President. It replaced the system outlined in Article 2, Section 1, Clause 3, by which the Electoral College originally functioned. The first exemption to the 12th Amendment involves the situation when the President and Vice President come from the same state. The amendment specifies that the electors must cast distinct votes for President and Vice President, and not for two candidates, both of whom are inhabitants of the same state as themselves. However, this doesn't mean that a President and Vice President can't originate from the same state. It simply means that the electors from their shared home state can only vote for one of them. This exemption was put into play in the year 2000 when both George W. Bush and Dick Cheney, the presidential and vice presidential candidates respectively, were from Texas. To circumvent the 12th Amendment restriction, Cheney quickly changed his official residency to Wyoming before the election. The second exemption concerns an event that hasn't yet occurred, but the amendment allows for it: the situation where no candidate receives a majority of electoral votes. In this case, the House of Representatives chooses the president and the Senate chooses the vice president. This is a potential loophole that could, theoretically, lead to a president and vice president from the same state, as the 12th Amendment restriction applies to the Electoral College, not the House or Senate. The implications of these exemptions are profound. They shape the strategies of major political parties and influence the choice of vice presidential candidates. They also underscore the importance of the Electoral College in the U.S. presidential election process. To summarize, the 12th Amendment, while outlining the procedure for electing the president and vice president, includes two key exemptions. The first allows for a president and vice president to come from the same state as long as the electors from that state only vote for one of them. The second allows for the House of Representatives and the Senate to choose the president and vice president respectively, should no candidate receive a majority of electoral votes. These exemptions, while seeming minor, play a significant role in shaping the U.S. presidential election process. They influence political strategies, candidate selection, and emphasize the crucial role of the Electoral College. So the next time you're following a presidential election, you'll have a deeper understanding of the intricate rules that govern this pivotal process.